Everyone makes the best build videos, but no one's ever really made the easiest build to use in Shinobi Striker, so today we're gonna tackle that objective right now for you. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe, but I will ask you to like the video. Let me earn your subscribe right after this intro. Let's go.
I might act rude. I lost gang numbers, I can't act cool. I got gang scriptures in my tattoos. I was running from the police in my trap shoes. Posted trying to flip 100, I come back.
Let's start with only 3 really easy to use builds for Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. These are not the best builds of all time, but they are certainly the easiest to use, especially if you're a good player or a new player, whatever the case may be.
Fight back!
No surprise here, we're going to be rocking that Sharingan from the Kakashi VR Master. Let me tell you what it does. The Sharingan allows you to substitute with whatever stock of substitute that you already have. Our second jutsu is going to be a DLC jutsu. It's called Dynamic Entry from the Might Guy DLC. Now this allows you to do a giant kick that actually boosts your defense, breaks Water Pillar, Sand Shield, and also will break guards on impact. This allows you to basically track people without really moving. And you know we're going to roll out that time space hop, baby. You got to rely on the invulnerable attack for a period of time and that cooldown reduced. Next up, we have the greatest, the beautiful ult of all time, 7 Heavenly Breaths, which allows you to get your health back and recovers and boosts attack power and movement speed. So essentially, Chakra Claws are the easiest weapon to use in the game, and I feel like that's pretty confirmed by everyone on Reddit and Facebook complaining about it. By Dynamic Entry allows that Chakra Claw to really just be a free roam where you really don't need thumbs at all. It'll basically do it for you, especially with the spamming of the triangles and the instant lock on with dynamic, targeting whomever is near. Now Sharingan allows you to have double substitution, so people won't hit you as much and you can get that cooldown of that dynamic, so you'll boost that defense, and there you go. You can go ahead and spam all that stuff up. I think this might be one of the easiest builds to use in Shinobi Strikers. Arguably, I think Double Tide could be up there as well. Now, these skills are a bit adjustable. I use Power and Spades to use that finisher for dynamic after you do your 14 hits with Chakra Claws before they drop. So if you ever want to make a good range build, throw Majestic Destroyer Flame on it from the Madara DLC. This allows you to do a giant fireball that does burn effects and gets rid of Water Pillar and Sand Shield at the same time. So then we have Inferno Style Flame Control, which is a no-hands jutsu that will auto-track anyone and burn them immensely over time. You get this jutsu as you play Shinobi Strikers. Time Space Hop is one of the easiest substitutions to use. It is a 25-second cooldown. So next up, we have Takamazushi no Kami, which is from the Sasuke Boruto DLC. This allows you to rip through enemies, and if they don't die from the initial Susanoo, they have a burn over time effect. A lot of the try-hard people are going to be like, well, what about Amaterasu? And the reason why I picked Inferno Style instead of Amaterasu is simply put because of the auto-tracking, because the newer players are not going to be able to use Amaterasu effectively because it is a one-stop hit jutsu, which means it's going to stay in place. But Inferno Style will actually track whomever you are targeting or anyone that is nearby. You can hit multiple targets, so they need to try to collect those kills to help improve their KDs. Now, Majestic is Majestic. I feel like that's arguably the best jutsu in the whole game. Majestic can literally destroy anyone by itself. And also, Time Space Hop allows you to boost that cooldown. And then we have those Sin Bond. Now, that Sin Bond will keep people in place, and that is a good time to use that Majestic. Really get that damage off. Both our jutsus are going to be linked in status elements because they are status elements, and we're going to always boost the max health because rangers are kind of squishy, my guy. Now, I always use Unbending Will on my ranges. Demon Hunter from the Zabuza DLC will literally move for you. It allows you to get health back and give you super armor. And this is another jutsu that will auto-track, and you don't have to move your fingers at all because it's from the Neji DLC and gets rid of their substitutions. Now, I know you're not going to believe this, but we're going to be running Time Space Hop again. Shocker. And now we're going to be running Karma Linchpin Wild, which you can pick up from the Boruto DLC that allows you to get Karma. And now this will boost that secret technique edge, and afterwards it will allow you to get a boost in damage. A lot of people don't know this, but Blast Bombs will actually extend some of your combos, and you kind of need it with this staff because those Blast Bombs will catch those people before they hard knock, or they will keep them up in the sky so you can continue those combos. Now, Hazan Strike, we already know, is the hands free jutsu that allows you to do a lot of combos. Now, Demon Hunter is another hands-free jutsu, but this one actually gets your health back. Now, you can Hazan Strike and then Demon Hunter, and as they get up, there you go, there is a slash, and if they try to block it, it'll actually break their guards. His on strike will actually break Water Pillar and Sand Shield. How many times have I said actually in this whole video? This is ridiculous. I'm also using that Konohamaru staff because the combos are super nice. Guys, these are the stats that I'm rocking with. I want to get my secret technique as many times as I can, and I'm always going to be running that Kage Masabata. If you don't have those, go ahead and run that boost max health always. And I know it's sad to hear, but this is the end of the video, and I appreciate if you made it this far to the video. If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me, as you mean the world to me as well. Guys, I'll see you in the next one.